Daniel Craig not being able to read on SNL.
What the hell was that about?
Holy fucking.
And that Chipster influenced bit. Do you think it was, Jimmy?
I don't know. I watched it. It didn't sound like Chip.
No, but I mean the basic
was
idea.
Was it the essence of Chip, though?
It really had that feel like...
It's hard to say, man. Like, it could just be... Because I don't have the exclusive on people telling bad jokes. Like, you know, and being ironic with terrible jokes. Like, you know what I mean? I understand that's not my concept,
but it was the whole situation of people telling jokes and that guy just wrecking it with a bad fucking line that was very Chip-esque.
And then continuing on some weird thing like to just...
Yeah, it was just, there's something there.
Yeah, it did kind of...
Well, we got the audio.
Enough plausible deniability, but...
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got the audio. I'll play it for everybody next.
Yes.
Talk a little football, a little baseball.
If that's happening, SNL needs to really stop listening to the show and doing that.
I know, man.
Before we get very, very unpleasant.
It really was. I saw something there.
Yeah, I watched it after people had told me. And a lot of people said, no influence at all.
You got to assume some of these writers have heard us before.
Perhaps.
There's been some things over the years where you're like, what? The famous one was the Mike Tyson spelling bee.
Nobody's copying you. Get over yourself. Well, get over this. Bounced.
We've heard it over the years that these guys listen.
Yeah.
On these other shows. And then if you see a bit that's a little similar, of course you're going to be suspicious, right? So what? Some are saying, did you start this?
No, somebody else on the Twitter started. On
SNL's
the Twitter.
ripping off Chip. Hoo-hoo.
You got it there with the whole visual aspect if you want to play it through.
He doesn't look like him.
He doesn't look like it. He doesn't look like him. And
have you seen this yet, Jimmy?
Yes.
It's a construction site. There's guys, they're kind of catcalling girls that are walking by because they're construction workers.
Right.
And they each take their turn saying, some sexual innuendo at the girl. And then it gets to Daniel Craig, who's playing this kind of goofy guy that just doesn't know how to tell a funny joke or catcall the girls. And he just starts saying things that make no sense and make everyone awkward and uncomfortable.
And the thing that reminded me of Chip is the way it kind of... The voice is very different, but the way it comes in at the end...
The concept
is weird.
Yeah, the concept itself.
Let's say this.
Fit right in, Jack. The main thing is just do what the foreman tells you. If he says dig, you dig. If he says eat, you eat.
Let's hope he doesn't say both at the same time, because then I'll end up eating dirt.
It's not the same voice, but...
Yeah, all right, let's just get to work.
Whoa, speaking of working, check out that sweet piece, because her body's working overtime.
Yeah, that's one clock I'd like to punch all night long.
Yeah, only they're gonna have to give her hazard pay because that ass is dangerous.
Yeah, I bet she makes sex all over the place, all the time, like it's outstanding.
What?
No, I meant like her butt. It's like 100% whammo, you know? Like he was saying.
See, there's something there, right?
I don't know. I'm not convinced, though, because the voice is different.
I said plausible deniability, and it's Daniel Craig who doesn't know Chip.
No, not at all.
So, what would they would just say, here's your lines, play a goofy guy. Like, it's not as specific, but the idea is there. But then the idea, you can just have enough, like I said, plausible deniability.
He's fucking hilarious in this, though.
Oh, you like
the
it,
lines
Jim?
are good, yeah.
The lines are good?
Sure. He said whammo like a big tits or something.
So you think the other guys aren't that funny? But
no.
Let's play a little more of those.
Whammo.
That's stupid.
Hey, it's Jack's first day, guys. Let's cut him some slack.
Hey, speaking of slacks getting cut, we got a couple of torpedoes incoming at 4
That's
o'clock.
sexist.
Oh, gosh, she's got my private standing at attention.
Dirty.
Say, who ordered Arby's? Because those are 2 juicy stacks of roast beef.
That's sexist.
Stack them up. They're like 2 giant meaty junk balloons. They're like 2 big breasty swish rags.
Fucking great.
He's
fucking hilarious.
Chip, you think that's funny?
Yeah, fucking giant busty flesh fucking things. Fucking shit. This is a good show.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah. Crack up watching SNL.
Oh, boy. Chip likes the whole show.
It's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious?
Fucking crack up. Me and my mother would watch it.
Oh, that's...
Let's play a little more.
Squish rags? What? I'm just agreeing with you, guys. She's like sexy times 5 plus her boobies, carry the bone equals yum-a-dum-dum.
Man, where are you from?
I move around a lot.
Hey, speaking of moving around a lot, check out the jump in that bump. I would crack that open, pour it into a glass, and sip it all afternoon.
Hey, somebody call Amtrak because I need 2 tickets to Booty City.
That's dirty.
I'd hit it, quit it, and then beg for my job back so I could hit it again. Yeah. She's like a big bowl of butt soup with extra nipples. And can I get that with a side of ooh? Yes, you can, sir. Your total comes to 5 kisses and 47 smooches. Drive up to the next window and collect that sweet, sweet honey.
Fucking home run, Daniel. God, what a terrible sketch.
It really is horrid.
Because the guys leading up to it.
Well, their lines are
Jokes
horrible.
stink.
Right.
Yeah,
If you're going to do the bit, those lines got to be way stronger.
Right.
'Cause
Yes.
I don't even know which one is the bad line.
I know they're all bad.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're all terrible jokes.
I don't think we need to really run
This
through
is
the whole
awful.
thing, do we? Ugh.
Well, SNL. SNL.
Oh.
SNL
Well-
might have taken Jimmy's catchphrase.
This is the second thing in a row that
Yeah.
people are saying that they got from Chip.
And people are going to say, you know, get over yourself.
Get over
blah, blah,
yourselves.
blah.
It's no coincidence or that. But it's like last week there was kind of a Chip Chipperson kind of bit.
We've known over the years that, you know, all these shows have writers and you know, they're influenced.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes they take their influences and they bring it to, you know, what they're writing for.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this.
I haven't either.
And I try not to be paranoid about this stuff because, like, the idea of a guy doing bad jokes, that's not exclusive to me. Like, I understand that. It
Was
like,
just a little bit
that was a little fishy, but
Chippersonish.
Oh,
Did you hear this?
they took
Yeah,
your
that's-
what they did was they took
one
your
of
bit
SNL.
and they made it better, Jimmy.
Yeah. See?
Fucking
Yeah,
assholes.
see, your bits are for radio. This is, made for TV.
Right,
okay,
right.
And TV way more important than this
Much
dumb
more.
satellite radio
Certainly.
show. What's the deal, Travis? You took a
So
look.
yeah, it's basically Christina Applegate was the host. So she plays a choreographer, dance choreographer.
Oh,
It's early.
very good.
And she's very out there, and she's the students aren't understanding what she's asking them to do.
Oh, okay.
So I pulled 5 clips because it's a 5-minute.
It's 5 minutes long.
So yes, so long.
Okay.
5 minutes. Great.
Here we go. A cause a buzz, a busy. Moving on. Ready? Here we go.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, sorry, you just said donka donka.
Yes, that's correct. And from the donka, we have a conk, we have a zow. You got that? All right.
Yuck.
This don't make no sense.
So does he say it again?
It says it through the entire fucking.
Oh, that's the
4
bit?
more tracks.
Yeah, this is the bit.
That's the bit. Is him saying that?
This is Fosse, honey. We don't do 1, 2, 3s. We do kadonks, zazaz. All right?
So, a kaduk is a 3? That don't make no sense.
Okay, you people know who I am, right?
that sounds. He's even delivering it like that.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that when he's talking regularly during this skit, he doesn't talk like that.
Oh, boy.
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
You've heard the Tommy Tune stories, I'm sure, right? We were a hot item. And for that one crazy night, he loved me with every bit of his body except for his dong. Do you understand that? I would say it was hard on me, but no, really, it just lay there like a steamed carrot.
Why'd you tell that story? It's a bad reflection on you. That don't make no sense.
Okay, moving on.
That don't make no sense.
I'll tell you why I'm getting annoyed listening to this. Because
Bad.
besides the fact it's awful, it's out of that don't make no sense is out of place.
Yeah.
Which is the way Chip does it. It's out of place. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
And he's saying it weird. That don't make no sense.
Stop ripping off SNL. I could hear it in your voice. Wow, yeah. I think
I try not to be paranoid
something's
about
amiss.
this stuff.
Jimmy's biting his teeth.
But I'm getting really,
You should be annoyed.
really fucking irritated.
Just find it, darling. Own it. Come on, pulse. Pose, people. Pose. Come on, dance. That was it. Come on, you missed it.
This don't make no sense.
What's your name?
Charles.
Charles. Charles, what is not making sense to you?
Well, the whole thing. You, Tommy Toon, this song, this class, you. Look, I have an audition tomorrow, and I told them that I could dance. I lied to them, Miss Chiz. This needs to start making sense.
Awful.
It's a horrible bit.
That's fucking horrendous. You.
It's 2 weeks in a row, though, man. There's something.
Yeah, that's.
I think there's a new writer over there that might listen to this show.
You take any one thing, it's like okay, but then you put a bunch of these things together, and
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
Two complete fucking.
And there's been other ones in the past. So.
When that many people tweet you the same thing at the same time.
Oh God, everyone tweeted this. This one was. They tweeted this one more than the first week. Yeah.
Yeah, I would appreciate whatever fucking writer.
Yeah.
Is being lazy and listening to the show and then taking little pieces of it. I'm going to start fucking attacking you verbally.
Yeah.
I'm going to start attacking you.
You know what would have made the bit better if you would have went, "You wearing a bra? That don't make no sense."
Was she?
Jesus.
It's just terrible.
You're obsessed with the color pink, aren't you?
It's
wow.
Terrible. Oh, God.
This is where we lose Jimmy for about 2 minutes. He doesn't come back from these easily.
Oh, my God.
What do you think, Jimmy? That's your thing, man.
It's
what do you think?
It's a little close, man. And again, what's close is if she had said something stupid and he said that don't make no sense. But sometimes it's the other stuff. It's the fact that it's a repetitive thing, which is how Chip does it. That don't make no sense. Like that becomes the whole point of him saying that. It's the nonsense of him saying that that becomes the bit.
And yeah, it's the way he's saying it.
Slightly with the cadence. And when Chip says it, it doesn't make sense when it's almost like it's not like somebody says something and Chip is like, that makes no sense. It's this idiotic exclamation point that usually could be done without.
Yep.
That don't make no sense. It's just an idiot saying that's the whole fucking bit.
Is this idiot trying for a catchphrase? SNL hasn't had a catchphrase in a while.
No, I think they're just doing the bit.
They need a catchphrase, though.
Wow, that's true. They always have their dumb
They love their catchphrases.
What do you think, Sam?
Yeah. I mean, if he just threw it in at one point in the sketch.
Well, no, the whole sketch was this.
I think
the whole sketch was getting this catchphrase going.
I think there's a good chance that even if they don't listen to the show, somebody probably sent them one of the YouTube videos or something.
Maybe.
Because all these Chipisms are also in all the Comic-Con videos.
Right, that's what I thought of, too. The Comic-Con videos just as much because you can see it there. It's out of place. That don't make no sense. Just this fucking idiocy. But it gets to be irritating because the show, like, they don't acknowledge this radio show. They don't.
No.
It's just, I hate the fucking thievery. Hate it.
Thievery.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm sure Lauren doesn't know it, but it doesn't work. Like, the Lauren Michael is not going, oh, I don't care, do what you want. Like, you know, he's not down for that either, I'm sure.
No, it's probably a writer that is aware of you and then brings some of this shit to his writing sessions.
Yeah, that irritates. I mean, this guy's...
Oh, he stinks. I've never found him funny. What's his fucking name?
Kenan Thompson.
Oh, he's horrible. He's been there forever
now.
Yeah. He's been the token black guy for like 10 years now.
And he was the same guy that was at the center of the last skit, by the way. I don't know if he writes. I don't know for sure.
Oh, he was on the last one. Right.
Kenan. This guy is so not funny. He stinks.
Well,
name one thing he's done that's been funny.
Oh, Kenan and Kel.
All that.
Kenan and Kel.
Maybe he is a fan, or maybe he enjoyed the. Maybe not. But I mean, the bottom line is, I don't care what the motive is.
He'll have a new character next week, Jerry Shepard.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And he's been part of both.
Pardini.
He's been part of both skits. Does he go down to the cellar ever? This guy.
I never see him. I don't do Chip at the Cellar anyway. That would be.
I'm just thinking, does he run in the same circles as you guys?
I don't know.
Oh, he's horrendous.
Yeah, and then if you find the YouTube videos from you at Comic-Con and you start searching Chip stuff, there's tons of YouTube clips from the show.
Right.
Of you doing, that don't make no sense, that don't make no sense.
And it's a stupid, out of place catchphrase. It's a weird.
Yeah. It sounds like it's almost like because it doesn't even work for the skit.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. That does not work.
It's like they wanted the catchphrase. Like they found this catchphrase that they wanted to use so bad.
But where do they find the catchphrase?
Exactly.
From? Because it's done like Jimmy does. I would understand if someone goes, "That doesn't make no sense."
Like that phrase.
If he did it differently, but the cadence is too close.
Or if it was like that, makes no sense.
Right.
Or if it was something that I don't think I have a fucking monopoly on that phrase.
Of course not. But it's the way it's being done that's a little too similar.
Well, you could tell it was like they had the phrase before the skit because they just kind of shoot like it's not.
Someone came to them and said, "I got a catchphrase,"
or the writer was like,
"And now let's write something and try to get this catchphrase going."
Or it got thrown in when the bit wasn't working, or to punctuate the bit, because the bit's awful.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Yeah,
it's a fucking horrid bit.
Yeah, but if you just wanted to punctuate the fact that this teacher is not making any sense, you would just say that this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Can we hear the way one of them again? The way he's like, that makes no sense. It doesn't sound like he changes the way he says it.
Yeah, let me say hi to Richie. Richie, North Carolina. What's up, Richie?
What's going on?
Hi.
In the skit, the character's name is Charles, and Chip is short for Charles.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, sir. Lyle Chip Chipperson.
Ah, yes.
Is his real name. It's Lyle Chipperson, and Chip was just thrown in there because it's a play on Chipperson, and his mother would always say, she would always say I was the chip off the old block, and she'd pat me on the head, send me out there to get some grape soda for one of her friends. Maybe you could use that next week. And you know the funny thing is, I, as Chip Chipperson, probably could be writing for SNL.
Yes.
With the quality of those bits.
Those great jokes of yours.
No,
Chip.
just have her go Zumba. Fucking home run. Double you know what.
I'm waiting for that one. Fucking home run.
Remember, SNL is brilliant. Let's be careful here, guys. Let's be careful. It's a sacred cow. Yuck.
Here we go.
I would be embarrassed.
That's fucking hilarious. That don't make no sense.
Oh, Chip.
Wait till you hear the way the rest of the skit
That's
goes.
fucking
Chip.
good.
You like that? Yeah.
Moving on. Ready? Here we go.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, sorry, you just said donka donka.
Yes, that's correct. And from the donka donka, we have a conk, we have a zow, 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 zow. You got that? All right, come on.
This don't make no sense.
Fucking A, he's absolutely right. It don't. That's fucking hilarious.
You like that?
Yeah, this guy's the best. The best. Fucking guy cracks me up. My mother, he looks like a couple of guys that used to help her lay the floors.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is Fosse, honey. We don't do 1, 2, 3s. We do kadonks, kadunks, zazaz. All right?
So, a kaduk is a 3? That don't make no sense.
He's right. Fucking home run.
That make no...
Home run, you fucking, you know what? Oh, fuck.
Fucking Keenan, you stink.
I don't know where that came from, but it's beginning to annoy me.
Well, he just stinks. There's
Could
a
have
couple
even-
things going on here. He just stinks.
It could have even been something Keenan was aware of. And he was like, oh, let me throw this into the skit. And everybody's like, oh, this master of improv, Keenan Thompson.
Well, that's what I'm saying is maybe because the bit wasn't working or wasn't getting what it should have gotten.
Yeah.
That got thrown in there. Or
You've heard the Tommy Toon stories, I'm sure, right? We were a hot item. And for that one crazy night, he loved me with every bit of his body except for his dong. Do you understand that? I would say it was hard on me, but no, really, it just lay there like a steamed carrot.
Get it.
Why'd you tell that story? It's a bad reflection on you. That don't make no sense.
Okay, moving on.
see right there, that's where it annoys me because it's starting something just to shoehorn
Yeah.
That's what fucking Chip does.
Catchphrase.
Ugh. You don't want.
No, I heard enough. I mean, no,
That's quite enough.
That's way too close, man.
Catchphrase?
That's quite enough.
Ooh, catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's quite enough.
Get the T-shirts made.
My mother would always say that when I'd run around with jelly on my fingers, going, "Look, the jelly monster's here." She'd go, "That's quite enough, Chipper," and she'd hit me in the teeth. Maybe you guys could use that one next week, you cocksuckers. You fucking live fucking show bombing cocksuckers. How about you use that one on your sketch? Saturday Night Sleep Fest. Oh, double bombs. Fucking shits.
Someone should let them know. Something's going on over there.
Something's
Something's going on over there.
For this to happen, that was last week, the other Chip thing, right?
Yeah.
It can't be. That's way too big of a coincidence. Like, this one is literally the catchphrase shoehorned into a skit.
Yeah.
Last week was the guy who tells bad jokes around and
Which, again,
doesn't realize it.
Can happen, but the bad jokes... The flow stop was what bothered me. It was the way it was done as a flow stopper, and that was the whole bit.
That was the whole bit, that he put the brakes on all their good time. They're all telling jokes and laughing at it, and then that one character would tell an awful joke that did make no sense. And, stops them from having fun. That's exactly what Chip does.
I would love to find out if they have this two sketches of the same writer.
Oh, yes. Ooh.
How do we find that
Look
out?
into that. Investigative journalism.
They probably wouldn't tell you. I mean, I know a couple guys that work for SNL. I could probably find out. I would love to find out if both of those sketches have the same writer.
Look, man, something's going on. Absolutely. This happens from time to time with this radio show. Yeah. But then you get the assholes that call us out and say, you guys are pervert, blah, 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 blah. It's not close at all.
But I'm not like that with my stuff.
No.
I don't look for my stuff and everybody else's. Like,
no.
I don't accuse people of stealing my shit. Like, I very rarely think that. But when it's twice, I want it to not be true. Like, I look at it, like, I'm hoping this is totally different.
Yeah, you just kind of fucking explain it away.
It's just going to annoy me.
Well, the good news, he didn't do it right. He fucked it up, so it's not going to be the big SNL catchphrase that they're hoping for. So
that's special.
This will go away quickly because this Keenan guy stinks.
But then if I do it...
I say that all morning. I fucking don't like that guy. I don't think he's funny at all.
Yeah, I don't want my fucking... Do you understand how fucking ballistic I would go? If whatever person is listening to this show and taking that... I am never going to fucking leave you alone if you fucking steal my shit. Never. Really. Stop. I will blast you publicly for the rest of my fucking career.
Nice.
Whatever mediocre career I have and small amount of followers, I will attack you verbally for the rest of my fucking career.
Nice.
Good. Fucking thieves. It really annoys me.
Yeah.
Because they don't give us a fucking... They give us nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. They don't acknowledge the show. They have no affection for the show or no fucking... there's no positive feelings for the show. It's just don't fucking because what do you think? Not enough people will notice.
Yeah,
you fucking cock. That's what he thinks. Whoever did it, not enough people will notice. Like, I can just pick it from here. And
a couple of people know, but it won't fucking make a stink. No one will make a stink about it.
Steal something from a fucking big movie. Oh, that's right, you can't because you know people will know you stole it.
Yeah,
that annoys me.
It should too, man. It should. Remember the Cleveland bus driver? He got suspended.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I think
I haven't seen the video yet. No one sent it to me.
No. I was walking home Friday. And a bunch of black kids were, I don't know what, they should have been in school, I would imagine.
Somebody.
It was a bunch of black students.
Sucker punching someone in the head.
Nope.
Videotaping something with their cameras the wrong way.
Nope.
Shooting someone with their gun the wrong way.
Nope.
Jeez.
Helping someone.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Loudly imitating this video, all of them. And then there was a cop on the corner. He was howling because he knew howling.
Damn it!
Shit!
Damn it! That's what the cop was doing. That's not your
Damn it!
No, you're just describing the cop.
But it was true. It was a full moon, and he had been bitten by a werewolf.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
That's fuck.
These are all going to be on SNL.
Awesome.